So it is 3rd of March, and I am Professor Dr. Neeraj Tyagi, and I am with me one of my good friends and guests from Serbia.
Serbia.
So what is your name?
I'm Stefan. Namaste.
Okay, so he's from Serbia, and when I met him, I asked him a simple question: Why are you in India? And he speaks his soul. That is the beautiful thing I noticed in him. He doesn't speak. He organically and originally speaks from his soul. So, sir, I will like to ask you a few questions. I am a yoga enthusiast, a health enthusiast, a cultural and social enthusiast who want to perhaps I'm even trying to find my aim. Largely, it seems to emanate from yoga. Why do you think you came to India? What actually brought you to this country? We are in Noida 62, Ashram, Yoga Ashram. So why actually India, not any other country?
Yeah. I've been to many other places, but I felt much stronger pull to India. I think most teachings, some videos, some people, some words that just resonate to me and just makes my skin, my hairs on my hand just
Okay.
rise. I feel it inside myself. It's like they speaking my feelings, my spiritual truth in words, which is really hard to do because you know like Alan Watts said, the word water isn't itself liquid. The water is
Okay.
liquid is
You
it's not water.
you are a great demonstrator also. Anyway. Okay. So you mean to say you feel a special connection to our country, and I'm glad to hear that people from the West, they are feeling some connection with our country, and perhaps the roots are in the fact that it's Om Krishna, Om Christ all over the world now. And they say that Christ was the son of Krishna. Well, Krishna came 5,000 years ago, and Christ came around 2,000 years ago. And their teachings, the Bible teachings and the Gita teachings, are quite similar. If you see on scientific and logical thought, they are quite similar. Many things like Paramahansa Yogananda ji from Yoga Society, he tried to bring them on common platform. And I have noticed, I heard one biblical story. Why did Noah build his ark? So in that story, we show that Noah had an intuition that it will rain, and he was called insane by most of the people who did not have that intuition or connection with the God. And he started building his ark, so that the God said to him, build his ark, otherwise you will drown, your animals and sheep will drown, your children will drown. Other people were laughing, and he started making his ark, and actually it rained for 45 days, and he was alive and everybody died. So it is called intuition. And intuition in Indian culture, we call it Antaratma ki awaaz. We say Atma se Paramatma. What your soul says to you is the divine voice. So hear to it and work on it, and you will find the milestones. So a lot of things in Gita and our Shastras and the biblical stories are quite similar. They are on same plane. That's why perhaps we say that the spiritual connection between Krishna and Christ was that of the Father and the Son. We all have biological fathers, mothers, sisters, but we have spiritual brothers, we have spiritual fathers, we have spiritual sons. So that is what I feel. So there was a spiritual connection between Krishna and Christ, if not biological at least. And that's why perhaps the descendants of Christ, they feel connected to the sons of Krishna. So you and me are like brothers.
Not like.
Okay. So you are planning to visit Rishikesh, I think. Okay. Anything you tell me about Serbia we don't know? Like this part of the world, people may like to hear about Serbia. Anything unique and original about it? Any good things about Serbia?
Good things. Okay.
Okay.
We are really open-hearted and dynamic people.
Okay.
Doesn't feel like that, and I could go into bad things really easy, but it's not the point.
Okay.
We have a hard history,
Okay.
traumatized people.
Oh my God.
Almost, as I mentioned, 500 years on
Why?
Ottoman Empire. 1319 year was the Kosovski Boy,
Okay.
like the battle that we lost
Okay.
and then become enslaved.
Okay.
And I feel a lot of their blood. I mean, 500 years is a long time, no?
Okay.
I feel a lot of their blood inside me, like Muslim and Orthodox at the same time, because we're Orthodox
Okay.
authentically.
Okay. So even in India, we had a invasion from Mughals and the Britishers, and we were enslaved for around 1,000 years. So after talking to you, I feel the world history is like that. Even in America, we had a revolution against the slave culture. So evil has been winning from the good, no doubt, many times. And then a avatar came. We say in India, it's avatar, and he actually destroys all the evil people on the earth, and again the good people come into power. So this happens all over the globe, all over the world, all the nations, and all our eras and all our yugas we call in India, our phases of time, and it keeps on happening. And when the excess of evil people are there, then is power will rise to destroy the evil that we call God. The avatar are actually descendants of God who come to earth to reform people, to make the good win from the evil. So I think the stories are similar on all sides of the earth, and this keeps on happening. Anyway, Serbia, we have heard the Siberian cranes. Siberian cranes. You heard?
Siberian cranes?
Yeah. Not heard Siberian cranes?
Siberia?
Siberian cranes. They are Siberian cranes in. हाँ बताइए.